What's going on, Barber World? This is your girl, She the Barber, and this is gonna be a video more so about the crazy prices that y'all say barbers are charging, and you're gonna see me doing some laundry. I'm gonna be folding capes, separating towels between the barbers, the manicurists, and our massage therapists. But let's jump right into it. All right, so everybody has to buy clothes, to stay clothes, shoes to walk in. Now, when we purchase these clothes, we're thinking about the quality and the longevity. We pay high prices because we want to make sure what we get is going to last, and we want to make sure we can get the wears out of it that we want and the quality out of it that we want. We don't want to buy something that's, let's say, $100 pair of shoes and they're messed up within the next couple of weeks. That's not why you pay for those types of shoes. So that's the same thing when it comes to haircuts. It's the quality, it's the longevity of the haircut. You don't want to get a haircut and it look like you just got your haircut. Well, within 2 days, you need another haircut. You need a new lineup. No, you want that to last. You want the quality. You want the longevity. And then when you pay for these high dollar shoes, it doesn't matter anywhere you go within these United States. That price is going to be the same no matter where you go. So you can't say, oh man, I live in a small town, my haircut shouldn't even be there. No, it don't work like that. It's the quality and the longevity that you're paying for. All right. And let's talk about these movie stars. Like, everybody look on TV, see their favorite movie stars, and man, you want to look just like that. You want that haircut. You want it to be crisp like that. You want the blend to be on point just like that. And that's good. That's fine. But let's remember how much these movie stars pay their barbers for that quality. You cannot want the same haircut, the same quality, the same longevity as the movie star, but you don't want to pay the price for it. Now, I'm not saying that you have to pay exactly what a movie star paid, because they probably just pay their price because they either want to get a barber a good amount of money, or they barber just charge that because they are a celebrity barber. Now, go home, look at some old pictures, old home videos, and look at the haircuts that were provided back then. Those are not the same haircuts that you're asking for today. You're asking for a more upscale haircut. You're asking for good quality haircuts. And the haircuts back then were not what we're pushing out today. So you can't expect to pay the same price for better quality. And you can't expect for me to remain at a price range from 10 years ago either. So we have to think about that. And if you want quality, you have to pay for quality. Now, why are our prices so high? It's a lot of things that go into play on why our prices are where they are. It's the equipment that we buy, the tools that we buy, the implements that we buy to make sure we're giving out good haircuts, good quality haircuts, even for stylists, good quality styles. And the tools and implements, they help us. If we buy something low quality, it may take us longer to get the product or haircut that we're trying to push out. If I get some Walmart clippers versus my Andy's clippers, it may take me an hour and a half to get a haircut that I could have done in 30 minutes with a better quality clipper and liner set. So that's just a minimum. Then on top of that, we have to keep up with our disinfectants. We have to keep up with our combs and our brushes. Booth rent, commission. Inflation affects everybody. So when inflation affects the rent of the building, it affects our commission. And for those who pay booth rent, it affects our booth rent. Then let's think about not even being at the business, mortgage and rent at home. your mortgage and your rent went up. Same thing happened with us. Our mortgage and our rent went up. So we have to compensate for that. Groceries are inflated. Got to survive off of that. Now, if you get a raise on your job so that you can keep up with your bills at home, why shouldn't we get a raise on our job? Because it is our job. It is how we provide for our families. So you guys have to think about that when it comes to the question, why your price is so high. And that's not all either. You have different barbers out there. You got licensed barbers and you got unlicensed people that cut hair. And that's just self-explanatory. You got those who took the time out to actually learn the craft. And it's not just cutting hair when it comes to this. We have to learn about the skin. We have to learn about like the hair, the cuticle, the medulla. We have to learn about all of these things, the cortex. We have to learn so much when it comes to barbering. When I was in school, it was different from what it was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, barbers went to school. When they took their test, they took their theory. They took the theory portion, which was computerized or written, and they took the practical portion, which was a haircut and a shave. Well, when I went to school, totally different. I had to get the same amount of hours as a cosmetologist, but at the same time, you would think I was going to school to be a cosmetologist because I had to learn the haircutting side, which was haircuts and shaves, but I also had to learn color retouch, relaxers, 4 highlights, thermal blow drying, thermal styling, basic manicures and pedicures, facials. I had to learn all these things. And then when I went to take my practical portion, I had to perform all of those services. So I have to do a whole lot more than back in the day when they was charging $10 and $15 for a haircut. So that barber school is not as simple as everyone think it is. And then I paid out of pocket. And then I had to pay for my tests. And then I had to pay for my license. So all of these things factor in why some of us charge the prices that we charge. All right, now let's talk about the barbers that care versus the barbers that don't. Some barbers come in, and this is going to go into the barbers that just cut hair also. But the barbers that care, we're going to educate you while we're cutting your hair. We're going to let you know about your skin if we see something. We're going to let you know about your hair if it's unhealthy. We're going to tell you the things that you need to use and can use that can reverse these things, that can make your skin healthier, that can make your hair healthier, because we care. We're going to talk to you about what haircuts or styles fit you better than the ones that you may come in and choose. Now, of course, we have to get a client what they want, but that doesn't mean we're not supposed to suggest what will be better. And we do these things because we care. And you have some barbers, okay, that's what you want, all right. And then when you get the haircut, it don't really fit you. That's a barber that don't care. They just there to cut hair. You got some barbers, they're going to see you have scalp conditions and they're not going to say anything. They're just going to cut your hair. You have some barbers that are going to see that you have skin conditions. You're going to have some barbers that's going to see conditions where they shouldn't even service you, and they're still going to service you. And this is why you have people going into barbershops and leaving with ringworm, because these barbers do not care. They don't sanitize and disinfect their clippers after every haircut. They don't change their combs or their brushes between clients. They use the same comb and same brush all day. These are barbers that don't care. Versus barbers that do care, we have a supply of combs and brushes, and we clean them every week so that we don't pass anything from one client to the next. So you have to think about, do you have a barber that care versus barbers that don't care? And you can just go into a shop and sit back and you can see that for yourself. All right, now you have barbers that want to grow versus barbers, again, that just cut hair. Barbers that just cut hair, that's just what they do. I come in, I cut hair, I get my money. Barbers that want to grow, we come in, we always focus on the industry. We looking at videos. We looking to see how can I grow my business. We looking to see how can I grow as a barber. We're looking to see how can my haircuts get better. Even if all the clients thinking you're the most, man, chopping barber in the city. Barbers that want to grow, we're always critiquing ourselves. We're always trying to see what can I do better. We're always trying to see how can I enhance this haircut. And when I say enhance this haircut, I'm not even talking about using enhancements. I'm talking about naturally with the clippers, with the liners, with the razor. Now, enhancements, I have nothing against enhancements. I use enhancements. But you have some barbers that just cut hair and they will jack your line up and throw some enhancements on it, and you'll never know until those enhancements are washed or wiped out. So you have to be able to discern the difference between a barber that's growing, that cares, versus the barbers that don't care and they just cut hair. Now, let's go back 10 years versus now. Are your bills still the same? Is your pay rate still the same from 10 years ago? So you have to think about those things, and then you have to put yourselves in our place also. Our bills aren't the same, so our pay rate should not remain the same either. We all in this world have families, and we have duties to take care of those families. So this play a part into why barbers go up on their prices and are going up on their prices. Now, I cannot speak for how all shops operate, so I'm just going to tell you how Andy's Barber and Style Shop operates. We are a pay first establishment because we're confident in everybody that works in here. They're going to give you the best service possible. That's Topaz, Jakira, Andy. Those are our barbers. And then we have a massage therapist, Kimmy, and we have our nail tech, Yori. Everybody in here gives out the best service. Out of everybody that have come in here and paid first, not one person has left upset. And that's because we take pride in our work and we're confident in the work that we push out. Now, you come in, if you want a haircut and shave, everybody in here has to get a shampoo because we do not cut dirty hair. That's just part of our that's just part of the rules of this establishment. Even if you shampoo your hair at home, you're gonna get another shampoo here because we want to make sure your hair is free of all dirt and debris, and everybody doesn't shampoo their hair well. So we're gonna take care of that. And of course, you're gonna get blow dried or set up under the dryer depending on how much hair you have. You're gonna get the best haircut. After that, when it comes down to the shave, you're gonna get your face shaved. You can choose clippers or razor. That price does not change depending on what you choose. You're gonna get a mini facial along with this. And we also have a complimentary bar. If you want a shot or a glass of wine, you can request it at no cost. The place is very relaxing. The music we play is very relaxing, and every service you get is going to be relaxing because that's what we provide. We don't just provide services. We provide an experience, and that's because we feel like everybody walks through that door, they deserve a great experience, not just a haircut, not just a massage, not just a manicure or pedicure. You deserve an experience when you come in. And because we care about what we do, we want you to feel like weight has been lifted off you when you leave here. So yes, we take pride in what we do, and we help each other in here. We're always helping each other. And that's what makes us a great team, and it shows in our work. So that's why we charge what we charge. You can go on www.abss1055 and see our prices. But we make up for why we choose what we choose to charge. And we also do back to school haircuts, which are free. We do feed the homeless. We do a lot of things in the community, and we give back. So we're not just quote unquote taking from the community when it comes to the prices. We push out in our community. We work in our community. And I don't know about the barbers you go to, who you go to, but the things you need to look at is your barber sanitary? Do my barber educate me when he or she is cutting my hair? Am I getting my hair shampooed when I go? Is my barber good at using enhancements? Are my barber haircuts really that fire? Get your haircut, go home, take your phone, and just do a close video to your haircut and see if your barber is matching other barbers. And that'll let you know if their prices should be matching to everybody else's price. Now don't get me wrong, there are some barbers that are high and they're not good. They should be charging $30. And then you got some $30 barbers that are actually good, but some of y'all got them scared to go up on their prices. And you got some barbers that are they good with charging $30. They're okay with charging $30. And they're still good at what they do. You just have to find the right barber. And I hope this kind of open your eyes on why we charge what we charge. I kind of hope this open your eyes on the different barbers that are out there so that you can make the best choice for you. And I really hope you guys find a barber that's going to fit you and your needs when it comes to finances. Y'all be blessed, and y'all have a great day. Like, share, and subscribe.